I'm the one dressed in white. I'm the old guy to see if trimming down. I've dropped 4 pounds this week.
You have?
Yeah.
That's really good.
I always drop in the summer.
Oh.
I go from about 225 down to about 190.
That's 35 pounds. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's not from anything that I do because I'm certainly not getting any exercise anymore.
Anyway, today, hello, this is Not a Spring Chick.
And this is Oldecam, the white blur.
And today we're going to be talking about the credit crunch.
Yeah.
I know. And thank you once again. This is from Consumer Reports.
Okay, I can, first of all, we'll paraphrase this. Banks are loaning money at unbelievable amounts. They're loaning money at such a great rate that they're 2 months behind in the forms. At least that's what our government is telling us.
At least that's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Now this right here, the Consumer Credit Report. I have to tell you, the great part about Consumer Reports is actually there's not supposed to be any advertising.
There always is. I see lots of advertising.
That's Consumer Report stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Consumer Report advertising, but they're not supposed to be having advertising because they buy the products themselves.
Yeah.
And then they test it.
Well, so we know because we've found ourselves, we're in the same sort of a problem, is that we're doing reports on products that we also end up promoting, but we're not promoting the product until we've actually shown it being
We're
used.
doing a review. Well, part of it
We
is...
do the review first, and then we end up like marketing it. But it's a fair thing because we don't do it. I mean, first of all, we test it on Not a Spring Chick, and if she's got very delicate skin, and if it causes problems, then we basically don't do it.
That.
So anything that we are promoting as a commercial product, we have done the testing on it, and you get to see the testing.
Right, and a lot of it is we do reviews because we review different products based on different things. We'll give you the ins and outs of them,
Yeah.
but also, you know, on the products that we test, I mean, a lot of them. Well, let's just say, if it really is horrible, we usually don't even talk about it.
We don't try. Okay, we try to be fair to the people that give us things, and if it really is a dud, we don't want to say something really bad about something because people, you know, it's not got to do with hurt their feelings. It's got to do with the fact you don't get the products anymore.
Well, the other part is because I've spoken with some companies, whereas if you're testing the product, perhaps you're testing it in a way in which it's not intended.
Yeah.
So of course it's not going to test out very well.
Everything we do is tested. Okay, you know how we test it? Like you would be using it. It's why I have a pet peeve. Another one of my I have lots of pet peeves, which one day we do pet peeves about consumer testing that is done on LED TVs and plasma screens. It's always done in a darkened room. How many people have their TV sets in a darkened room?
I know that's one of your pet peeves because you're showing it to you during optimum conditions, and it's one of those things. It's like because everybody shows them like that. If you don't show yours in that same situation, then yours will not look as well.
Yeah, but it isn't true. It's not an honest test. I mean, like, okay, a lot of people are like us here. Okay, this is the place that we're working at. The TV set sits next to the patio, a plate glass window. You guess the sun that comes blaring into that TV set. That is how we test things. We test them
under real life situations.
Under real life situations. We have tested computers. We've tested cell phones. Okay, to put it this way. If a piece of electronic equipment can survive Not a Spring Chick, which means it's basically good for anybody.
Yeah, actually that's probably pretty right, huh?
Yeah.
Because,
because
actually we do need to do the test on the cell phones.
Yeah.
And you know, he's saying that, and he's kind of joking it, but I will tell you that my laptop has survived. It has gone through. I've replaced. This is my laptop. 1 hard drive and 2 motherboards.
And this time it goes in, it's going to be toasted out. Okay, but and it's actually a good thing. But we've come to the conclusion that it's probably the Microsoft the operating system is not working because the software isn't. It went down again without the software in it, other than Microsoft stuff. So.
Well, part of it is when we're testing products, we acquire products to test from a variety of ways.
Yeah.
1 is through gifting suites.
Yeah.
2 is from press events.
Yeah.
3 is the company send us the products.
Yeah. Our trade shows.
Trade shows. 4 is we buy the products ourselves because we want it that much.
Yeah, because we're going to show you. We've got twin LG Xeons.
Xenons, yeah.
Xenons. We bought twins for actually 2 reasons. One of the reasons was because they were on sale. You know, buy one, get the second one free. But we wanted online capabilities that basically was like an iPhone that didn't cost you as much money as an iPhone to use.
Well, actually, one of the things that I found out, because it's not actually, the LG Xenon, and there's other phones that fall in this category, is not considered a smartphone. So what that means to you is that you do not have to pay $30 a month for the entire contract.
Right. You can do like we did, which was we only need one of the 2 phones hooked up to the internet. We have her phone hooked up because she uses it to check email and the Twitter on it. And you know, it works perfect. I mean, considering I'm old, I actually paid a bill for it off the cell phone the other day in the car.
So what happens is, instead of paying an additional $30 a month per cell phone, we ended up paying $15 for mine.
For one only.
Yeah.
Because most of the smartphones require a per cell phone.
Right. And well, actually, you know, we're starting to get into the review. We're going to have to do that review different.
Yeah.
Differently.
No, what we're going to do is part of what we're going to do is we're going to do a non-high def review. We're going to do the review of the Xenon LG using one of the 2 phones to do the review with. We're going to film the review on the other phone.
Oh, is that what we're going to do?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're going to do the high def. Also, the guys behind us are also going to film it being
while it's
done.
being done. Actually, that's good. Are we going to do that one later today?
Or tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
It depends on the weather.
Yeah, it kind of depends on what's going on.
No, but we think it's going to be a neat thing because you'll see the camera people filming me while I'm filming Notaspringchick. And then you're going to get to see everything being done, which is basically,
well, actually, and then we're going to do some live broadcasts. Maybe we could test that on a live broadcast.
We could do that. We could actually do a Xenon test.
It's a test.
A
test on a review.
We have streaming video capabilities now, but the problem is being able to get it into a place that we can do it, which is why we're trying to. The place we were looking at is either off the market or been sold, which I think it's off the market. We're still going to get it one way or the other.
Because part of it is with the weather like it's been this last month, we haven't been able to go to the beach. I mean, except for a few days.
Yeah.
It's been pretty atrocious.
And our office here is really too small. Yeah. It isn't as small as it used to be because we now have a super wide angle lens for our brand new camera, which means we can do everything now. But we still we need a place that we're like my office. I'm up to here in stuff in parts of the room. So.
Oh yeah, all those press materials.
Yeah.
We'll be bringing more products to review, and if you have a product that you would like us to review, now this is reviewed under live conditions.
Yeah, they are done. We drop them, we bounce them around, we press people. We'll care. I mean, we went to the pageant of the Masters last week, and we had live conditions there. Like, trying to shut that stupid LG phone off is a real pain, but.
Well, now we know how to do it.
Yeah, we know how to do it, but we had to shut it off because of the fact it interfered with the show. Yeah. So, but those are the things. It's just like we were on the list for Notaspringchick to test the new Palm Pre, but they decided that
I think they didn't want to record a recording.
They didn't want to they didn't want to record her because she was there at the debut though.
I know. We would have been. They would have got lots of free publicity, but part of it is if it wouldn't do that well in the preview, then everybody would know about it.
That's right.
Which means if you don't have the confidence in your product,
you don't let a reporter have it. So therefore, you've already got a negative mark against the Palm Pre that they would not let a member of the press have their hands on it, especially one that was an invited guest of the company.
And actually, it was pretty impressive. I liked it very much when I saw it at the Consumer Electronics Show. The only thing I didn't like about it was that it was a Sprint.
Yeah, that's the basic. Okay.
And not that Sprint is bad. It's just that
Sprint is a dying company.
Is that everybody I know is on AT&T, and we all call cell phone to cell phone.
Yeah. No, but the Sprint basically. This is not getting off the topic, but it is the topic. Sprint bought Nextel, and since Sprint bought Nextel, Sprint.